We want to make a Q&A. Q&A. I've got an iPad right here and I'm gonna read them directly. Keser Brooks had some good questions actually. She asked very kindly. And it goes like, how do you deal with the glass shards in your studio after cutting glass? What I actually do, hold on, I'm using this. That's the best way to clean everything up, and not only after the mosaic, also during your work. Another question, what do you do to storage of your glass panels before it's turned into the art? They are mostly not turning into art, but what I'm doing is for example, I mostly use this place. This storage, they have sizes, I guess 50 by 50 centimeters or something like that. So the stained glass panels, as many of you know, they are tables. They are big kind of. So I asked them if they can cut it 50 by 50 or 40 by 40. So I brought them already cut it in pieces, so you can store them like a book storage or something like that, if you know what I mean. If you mean, also the cutted pieces, you can use something like this boxes, just put it in and name it and put it somewhere so you can find them easily after your work is finished. And number 3, I noticed you use a mesh to stick your glass on first and cut it up transfer before you do this. So why we use this mesh? There are actually a few answers. The first one will be, if you have an order where people ask you to do something for their wall, so you need to prepare it in your workshop and then you need to transport it to their house or whatsoever. So that's why you need this mesh stuff. Some other point will be actually about, if you only if you just put that mosaic on the surface like wood, glass or whatever, it will be only get hold in one point. But if you use a mesh, means it will be get holded by the mesh, this mosaic tile, and then once again you use another adhesive to stick it on a wall. So you are more secure for 2 times. You are 2 times secure than just put it directly on the surface. The German says doppelt gemoppelt hält besser, means like double secure is better than 1, some kind of that. I hope this answer was helpful. Is there any other ways to work on glass, sticking the glass directly on glass or sticking on the board directly? You can use water-based adhesive. I'm not sure if it's work for glass on glass, but I guess it will. But just try it, please. I never tried before, but I guess it can be work. Glass on glass, it's possible. so that water-based adhesive will turn transparent, and you will not have any problems to clean it up. Or you can use it also, I mean, at both sides of, if you, it's a good idea actually, if you make it a transparent water-based adhesive directly on a transparent glass wall, you can see the mosaic on this side and then at the back side as well. What kind of glue you use depends on what you will do with your mosaic, and depends on what kind of material you use. I mean, I'm using mostly water-based adhesive, which looks like, I mean, I don't know where it is. So I have a lot of in the videos last 10 days. You need to catch it. It's looked like white yogurt, but it turns transparent when it gets dry. So I'm using this adhesive because it has not a heavy smell. It smells, but not disturbing smell, you know. And the second reason why I'm using this is it's easy to clean up with some water. That's the main reason I use this. So there are a couple of other adhesives you can find in the market. There are some which smell very heavy, you can't even work with. I tried some a few times, but it was impossible because the smell is so heavy. You only get headaches and stuff like that, and your nose inside will burn for days. You have that burning feeling. But what it does, actually, it was transparent, and I mean, you just stick it and it's done. It gets dry in few seconds, so you can't actually play around with this. You can't make any changes. That's why I thought it's not a good idea. And there is one more which is also, they had this solvent, they call it here, it's some type of chemical. It has the yellow, some kind of yellow color, and it dries not so fast, but it's impossible to work. It has a very heavy and unhealthy smell, and it's yellow when it gets dry. So you need you need to clean your mosaic surface with some other chemicals. So chemical, lots of chemical is actually not what we are looking for. So just try the water-based one. I guess it's the most accepted mosaic glue material in the whole world. I'm sorry, I need some water, but I don't have any. So, okay, that was question 5. I hope it was helpful for you. If there is anything I forgot, please ask me again. Can I take some water, please? So, sorry for that. 5 questions. I hope I answered them well. If not, ask me again, please. Okay? So, let's turn to mosaic designs. And so, you know, I like that IKEA stuff. This is not really not a commercial, but why I like them. They have already this hanging apparat, ist das schon, hanging stuff here. It's glued on, so, you know, making the mosaic, designing and everything, the dirt and the glue, the grout and everything, clean up, there's a lot of work. So I really don't like to spend my time in with frames and stuff. It's a lot of work, and to be sure if this is strong enough or not, it's a lot of work. So I really like, that's why what I'm mostly using. I need something to, we have some stained glass to cut it. I brought them for the Parallax Art Fair, but designs are still missing, and the mosaics as well. So it's very easy to take out. Do it this way. We don't need this. We don't need that. We don't only use, we need this. It's a wood, not so strong, but 3 millimeters or something like that, maybe 2.5. It's okay to make a nice mosaic and then just pull it in. So what I want to do, and what I want to show you is, that for example is a ceramic mosaic I made a few months ago. I want to change the frame because this one is too thick and this not, so I need place in my bag when I arrive somewhere in London for the art fair, and I just want to try if we can change them. And I want to share this with you also. Come on. Yes. That is so nice. Voila, that's it. Okay, that's the good news. That's good news. One more thing. I got 6 of these and I paid 108 Turkish liras. That's approximately $26. I have 25 centimeters by 50, 3 pieces, and 25 by 25. 3 pieces only cost me, 6 pieces altogether, $25. It's not a lot. It's okay. It's acceptable. Now I need to make some designs. By the way, Peter, thank you for your comment, and I want to just say that the African project is running for more than 7 months, and I'm not doing that mosaics here in this studio. I have another workshop which is much bigger than here. It's like kind of a, I don't want to say art factory, but it's working that way. It's 1,000 approximately kilometers far from my studio, and I have some employees there, some great grow-up artists who are doing all that work. I just write some notes where they have to care about it, sizes and stuff, and they are do it over there. But thanks God they are doing this, because all that official stuff is so heavy. Manage everything is really sad. So that's it actually. That was a short Q&A. I hope it was well answered, and we see at another video. I need to design some stuff. I really don't know what to do for the art fair.